All right, guys, before we start the weekly three, oh my gosh, where's John? What have I done?
We lost him.
What have I done? I got to fix this. I got
You're
to fix
back to
this.
your old tricks again, Covey. Cole.
He's not even in the chat. He left. Where are you
Oh,
going,
my
John?
goodness.
There he comes.
Hey. There he
Where are
is.
you going, bro? We ain't done yet.
I know it was. I got bounced out somehow.
I guess somebody out there in Ramble Land didn't like your pros and cons and decided to hack you and get you the hell off the show.
Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last.
Anyway, before we get started with the weekly three, guys, Tommy, was that a work or shoot?
I say the dude would have to call Gavin Ward because it's a bang bang, baby.
John, do you agree? Is that a work or is that a shoot?
That's a shoot 100%. No doubt about it. I definitely can see that happening.
Sonny?
It's a work.
Oh, Sonny. You just had to go against the grain, didn't you? We almost had a 3 for 3 here on the show.
Not today.
It's a shoot. It's definitely a shoot. I don't know what the hell guy was thinking. I don't care if they were my drinks. I'd be like, here, Mr. Lesnar, I got you some drinks.
Yeah.
Pay for them.
Here's my ATM card and my PIN number so you can go over and take out some money, sir.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
You know what type of dumbass you have to be to go do that to Brock Lesnar? Like,
That-
gotta rip your head off, like right off your shoulders if he wants to. The guy's been
That guy.
probably deadlifting 1,000 pounds since he's 16 years old out in the farm. Like, that's just dumb. He deserves the ass.
He must have already had plenty of drinks before that round come up. It's the only thing I can figure.
Yeah, probably.
All right, guys, it's time for the weekly three where I throw out three different topics for the week, and we discuss briefly here on the show. Number 3 this week. Apparently, Bruce Pritchard has rubbed some people the wrong way again. For Christmas, he gave the writing team in the WWE Amazon gift cards, but that is not the issue. Apparently, he gave them to them in a Something to Wrestle card with their logo on it. For people that do not know, Bruce Pritchard is currently the head writer in the WWE, and he also has a podcast with Conrad Thompson called Something to Wrestle. Is it fair that the WWE has banned all third-party ventures for WWE superstars, and then you have your head writer passing out gift cards in an envelope advertising his third-party venture? Zelina Vega just got fired because of it. Tommy, do you think that the WWE is being hypocritical about doing this, or are we looking too much into this?
I think WWE's hypocritical on a bunch of stuff, but I mean, Bruce doing that, especially having his own podcast. I mean, John Cena, when he does a movie, he's got to give Vince a certain percentage of the movie money.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They are hypocritical in so many different ways. But at the same time, I remember when Bruce Pritchard came in back to the WWE, in his contract, he said, hey, I'll come back, but I got to keep doing my show. So in that regard, I can't really be mad at the WWE or Bruce Pritchard. Now, if he's actually bringing his card to work and like, hey, guys, check this out. This is my show here on the side. Maybe you could say something about that. They call that soliciting, right? You soliciting your job and another job. But that's just my take.
The thing, what was that girl? I can't think of her name now. Vega, the girl that
Zelina
got
Vega?
fired.
Yeah, Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
I mean, she was using her shoot name for the fans only thing. Yeah, I mean, they don't have the
Vince
right
said
to
it's still
her
real to
shoot
me,
name.
brother.
Well, they act like they own people because, look, they're doing this in their off-duty time. They're doing a Twitch stream under their name, which is their real name or whatever they chose. They don't own the rights to somebody's life outside of there. This is Twitch streaming, YouTube channels, and basic things that they're trying to supplement their income with because they're independent contractors per the WWE contract. How can you dictate to them what these people should do on their own Twitch and YouTube and basic things that they're doing for their own business? because they're independent contractors.
Lyndon wanted to chime in here. He said she used Zelina Vega for her Twitch and her Twitter. Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you 100%, John, what you're saying there, because I get the WWE's perspective, but at the same time, you don't own these people,
Mm-hmm.
and if they're going to use their shoot name, there should be no problem at all. It's crazy to me.
But I mean, shouldn't people be mad at Bruce? You can't be mad at Bruce for negotiating his contract then.
No,
And
hell no.
I'm pretty positive he's not. He's the person that's not dictating these bans on third party stuff. So he's been doing that forever. This isn't him dictating it, and he gave him a gift with an accident of putting it on something to wrestle stuff. I think it was an accident. They're lucky enough the guy gave him all gifts.
Our buddy Cody Green's got a good point here. He said WWE has that likeness stuff probably in their contract language. You're right. I mean, it's kind of, this could be a big shitstorm if they really push the issue, because it's kind of like the NCAA not letting college kids make money, even if it's not got anything to do with the sport they're playing in. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yep.
let's go ahead and keep it moving. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. We can stay there forever if we want to. Number 2 this week. I don't know if you guys seen this. Virgil has a video out on Twitter where he was advertising his cameo. His balls were hanging out during the video. This likely was not an accident because the caption said this, and I quote, "I love @book cameo. It's always a ball of fun. I'm never a dick like other celebs, so here's a tip. Don't hog all of me and give your loved ones a special day and grab a piece of my beef. I always stay ahead of the curve. Book me today." Sonny, do you want to book a cameo with Virgil's Vincent?
Oh, hell to the no. Oh, my God. That's ridiculous. Who wants to see that?
I don't know why he's trying to have me give my family that. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
He's saying he's not a dick. He's wrong on that too.
Oh, is he a dick,
Yeah.
Tommy?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I worked a show, somewhere up north. And I was like, "Hey, can I have a picture with you?" He said, "Picture for a picture." I said, "What do you mean?" He says, $10 for a picture. So I had to buy a picture before I had a picture with him.
Wow.
Wow.
I support Virgil. I'm a member of the Meat Sauce Mafia, folks.
Oh, dear.
Represent.
Wow. And I used to like you. No, I'm kidding.
It's all good. Virgil will haggle money out of all of us at a show someday again, I'm sure.
Oh, I guarantee it. That's what Virgil does. Let's go ahead and keep it moving, guys. Number 1 this week on the Weekly 3. Ryback has caused a shitstorm in quoting a tweet from WWE. Their tweet said, "Who was the best WWE superstar to not be world champion?" He responded with, "The belt is a prop. Nobody wins or earns the championships. They are given to them, yada, yada, yada." Although I agree to an extent, Mark Henry took offense to that and had a lot to say about it, and they've been going back and forth for days. Too much for us to touch on right now. But, John, what do you think about this? I mean, obviously we all know it's a work, but is that a slap in the face to the business saying that publicly if you're a wrestler in the business?
I don't think so. Mark Henry is a freaking drama queen about things so much. He's one of the most cringy podcast hosts out there. I've never been a huge fan of Mark anyways, but no, come on. This is the year 2021 right now. If people don't know that wrestling is fake and that is a prop, I don't know what to say. It's a prop. Is it a real belt that they're winning because they actually had a real competition against somebody? It's scripted. It's fun. It's entertaining. Come on, Mark. Get the stick out of your ass and just knock the shit off now. And his comments to Ryback back were just terrible. But Ryback gets a lot of heat on himself for a lot of things too. So I don't know. It's an interesting battle between two very hard to like people.
Fair enough. Sonny, do you agree with that?
I tend to think it is somewhat disrespectful. Ryback will do anything to keep his name in the news. And that's what I feel he's doing here. He's just trying to provoke someone to get some coverage. He's delusional. He thinks he had a bigger and better career than he did. And I could care less what he thinks or what he has to say.
I was a fan of his run until it was because at first I was like, oh, look at this Goldberg wannabe. But then when he was doing the stuff with CM Punk, and then with the Shield and all that, I enjoyed it. And then he left or whatever, and then I looked into him as an individual, and I was like, this guy's a putz. This guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
So whatever.